Tonight on EA Sports, it's Super Bowl Sunday for Green Bay.
After all the talk, it's time for football, and here we go. Super Bowl 55 is underway, and that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. Boom! Le'Veon Bell, it's a foot race. The 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. So a long play for our first points in the Super Bowl.
No doubt about it, and what we see here is something that we saw all year long from them. The ability to strike from anywhere on the field. How about the way they got it started in this one?
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up first and 10 at their own 26. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 20.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. But now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to
shotgun now for Rodgers. Able to find Lazard. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
Second and 9.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Now a first down carry by Jones. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And 4 at the Chiefs' 32-yard line.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made 13-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got it, not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Rodgers going to throw. Flushed out right. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Mason Crosby.
Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And it worked his way across the 30 to the 32.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
A screen to Bell. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
The 34-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes again. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for him. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered. It's both feet down for the completion.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and it'll be fourth down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capture the field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up first and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the gun, Rodgers got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3.
Yes, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Damian Wilson in on the stop.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now Jones. And the Packers are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. Third and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. Operating from the gun, Rodgers escaping the touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers hitting Allen Lazard. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
For Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Now a hit and a loose football.
Recovered by the receiving team.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2 at the Packers' 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 40-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to the ground, this time with Bell. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Bell, the ball.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Mahomes firing complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Mahomes to throw once more. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
And again, it's Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
And he'll bang that one through. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is Jones. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
From the gun, Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try and run for it with Jones. Have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Rodgers now on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. A gain of 6 there on first.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you're throwing so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They go back to the ground with Jones. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Rodgers, and he fires one incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. He can run. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And I think the Chiefs have it, they do.
challenger?
A reminder coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. They're going deep for Hill, and that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, but it's going to be second down.
Second and 10.
Working from the gun, Mahomes looking for Hill again. This time it's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right.
No.
He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On is the punter, Townsend, as he gets this one away. On the return is Irvin. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down at 10. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far,
and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. It's Davante Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers have retaken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
And his kick is good. 5 plays there on that drive. And the result, a Green Bay score.
17. Crosby, the kickoff for Green Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away from the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Tyreek Hill.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half.
A 71-yard attempt.
And as is to be expected, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, partner, this is where I need the color commentator. I'm not sure what to say about that one.
Yeah, you and me both, my man. Let's just let that one go and move on.
Deal. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So it's halftime. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated. Ready to go for the second half.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle. And we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard.
Number 12 back out there. Aaron and his Packer teammates set to begin their drive. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say you want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. They'll run on first down. Jones. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
The 43-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rodgers, and he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's third down.
Third down and 3 yards to go.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Now Jones. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Leaping over.
Touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And they run the option here on first and 10. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly. I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Now left side on the swing pass. Bell sheds him off. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Bailing out
Kansas
behind, man.
City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes now to throw. Oh, this is intercepted.
Pick six.
Intended for him.
Fuck you.
Picked off by Jair Alexander. He's at the 30.
Come and get it. Come and get it. Come and get it. Come and get it.
The end zone. It's a
Fuck
pick
you.
six and a Packer touchdown.
Pick six, bitch.
What a moment for him. A pick six in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick sixes over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sealed the deal for New Orleans as well, but I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately, I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick six, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders. And some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison in the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall them all. What a play here. Another pick six in the Super Bowl. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 more on that one and another first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller runners?
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Confirmed that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10". Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Delayed game, offense.
So that'll back them up 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a second down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the first tackle. Luckily enough, there are more people there to get him down.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup. And now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that was incomplete.
Butker's kick here is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15.
The score, Packers 30.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. It will give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
1st and 10. At their own
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football.
Christ,
Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise
I got
the
the hole
defense
to
a
get
little
through
bit?
with these
I
fucking
would
guys.
anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And this will be a Packers 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
It's a first down following a gain of 3. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
He's tackled at the 30.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
20.
Throwing now is Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
On first down, it's Jones, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. It's Davante Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
In order to lead in the game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. From the 6. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
KC's offense ready to take over. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll set up the throw from the gun. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5.
Kevin King there defensively.
shotgun snap to Mahomes. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Here's Jones. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Good gain there on first down. That keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run it in with Jones. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2-yard line.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. They'll run it with Williams. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers add on to their lead. And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was Jamal Williams who ended things with a touchdown run.
Mason Crosby.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. From the 6. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
To Tyreek Hill.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Gets this one to Hill. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw, it's Mahomes. A screen to Bell. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. First down and then some. 36 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
So officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now here's Mahomes.
Finally.
He lost the football, and the Packers pick it up. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20, 10, and he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown.
Touchdown, Packers.
And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Crosby, the kickoff for Green Bay.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. From the 6. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And now here comes Kansas City. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. We were down there. That message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Watkins.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
6-yard line.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Completes it to Hardman. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
At the 29.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
And 3.
Now it's Mahomes again. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick.
Mahomes pass.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play.
How about Rodgers? How many yards is he throwing for? Rodgers throwing for 300.
With this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
I need to get him past 3.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers looking to throw. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good gain again. That's 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Past 300.
Jones. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
And they were here. And the Lombardi Trophy is going back home. The Green Bay Packers are your Super Bowl champions.
Jax, no. No. Hey,
and when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists a Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.